Hi, back again to a new part of our tutorial series to build a motorbike. We will do that one here, and that is a little bit tricky, a little bit other style that we ever made. We must sync now 3D before we do. So that means we take here meeting point, we take here add mesh plane, rotate x 90 degrees, grabbing, positioning at the start, edit mode, delete the other three words, x words, we have now only that one, and we are in the front view, so we extrude it to this place, we extrude that point to this place, that here to that. Here is a break in, so we need that here, one back, and close that with F. So that is the base structure, and when you look here from the side, that is one face that is turned. So we have first to make that correctly, and that means that all must be quads, and that means that isn't a quad, and that means we have to go in here and say subdivide. Then when you go to words, you see we have another word here, and when we now get here space, search, and vertex slide, vertex slide, then I can move them here on the way like I would, and I will have it a little bit there. Oh, we go back. Okay, fuck it off, eagle. Then we close that line here with F. Good, but I try it again. Search, vertex slide, and now it has a function. That is every time in Blender, yeah. It's like a girl, yeah. You never know what you get. Good. We need here to make a quad on that. We need here wood. So we click that, make a subdivide here, go to words, then take this slide, and you see now it happens again, but I only want to slide that one. Okay, so place it there. Now we can mark that 4 words and close them with F. That is a quad. But we see we have a quad here and down 2. So we have to make there a word in. So we subdivide them one time, and that here one time, subdivide. So we go back to words, and we see we have that here. So we go here to knife, get here to this point, go to the other point, click left, spacebar, and it is cut it. So we mark that here and close with F, and we mark that here and close that with F2. That is our base structure there. We get them a little out, and that whole thing must be leaned, rotated. That is the point. And the other stuff there must be turned in another direction. That is the point. So we need an view from here and bring the origin to geometry. Now we can rotate that. And when we look at this side here, you see the top one is really leaned on, and the other one is harder in that. Good. So we lean them hard. We rotate them hard. That I call hard, and that is hard. So, and now with the rest we go down. So that means that one we extrude and bring them here to these places. Extrude again. Bring them down too. You can go here near to the end. Grab positioning. Then we get these two guys. Bring them there and scale a little. So we have that. The modifier makes the rest by itself. And when you now look from the top, especially, you see that isn't correctly. So we have to turn that whole thing here and rotate them. So we have that. Good. Now we have that clean part there, and the cut where it is banded is down there. So it is here. It must be a little bit deeper and a little bit into, and we see that one must come to the other one, that here too, and these two guys, no, the other two, that and that have to come to the other one. So we go to here, that to the middle, that to the middle. It's okay. Good. So we have that leaning there. Every time check that it's all on the right side. To see here, you must correct it. Good. That can be it, but we see here that must be lean up. Okay. That is okay. So we have built that one. When you look from there, it's hard leaning there, then straight up too. We look at our model, and that must be more lean to in a hard way. So we go to this whole side and rotate them simply, not with that one, that is important. Rotate and bring them to a hard way. That is a hard way. So we have nearly this form. You see it isn't, yeah, that fits with the reference with that point here. And you see here it fits too. And so we only need here an wow, but that isn't okay. It is lean, that is okay, but it must be higher. So we take that whole thing there and bring them, oh no, okay, then we make it singular. We bring them up, them two, and them to the rest. Here we bring that there and that up. and that up. So that is more. Well, but now we have the problems there. Okay, so we look from the side and bring all this stuff together. We only must look how to. Here we must, from top view, bring that in float, and that in float, that in float, all must float. That is the topology. That is what is important. Rest, I don't need that. Okay, so we see here that don't fit, so we go here and bring that up. And here this point doesn't fit too. So we must look there, and here it goes there and there. Okay, that is okay, but this one must be a little bit down. And here we have the same. Bring it all to the same height. Good. That is what we got here. I see that one should be more down than the other ones, so I bring that more down. Okay, better we slide here to that point. Good. That is the base mesh for that. So with Shift D, make a copy of that. Then we place there a modifier on the subdivision surface, level 2, and smooth that. Then we take there an add split on, and now that is too rounded. We want to have sharp edges. So we take in the edit mode, Control R to make a loop here at the top to sharpen up that edges. Then we take here at the down part a loop in, where we sharpen up that part. Then we need here one to sharpen up that edge here. And we need one to sharpen up it here. So we have nearly that, but Control make here a loop in, and you see here we have a problem that isn't real straight. You must every time look that it really fits with that you want to have. There is no rule, there is no something to get that right. You must try and try and try that. That is simply stay for that. So we make here a loop to sharpen up that, and you see that one is there, that one is there, that one is there. Here the round is okay. You can make here a loop in the middle, then you can track that out. That should be have a function there, so we can mark them and grab them, and you get that round stuff there. That is okay, and the rest is bending. I think that is okay, really. When it is with the color, when that is with other things, yeah. But we go here and bring them more to the reference, here more to the reference, and here too, and then that must be enough. That is a real good style for that. We look from the behind, and we see it is bended to this part, and it goes smaller to the other one. So when we look here from top, you see it gets smaller to this part. That's perfect. Good. So we take that here and move it to the second layer. Move second, and we have that one here. It's done. So object, apply, rotation scale. It needs a solidify because it is too thin. So we take here add solidify, and now we can handle its thickness. We go here before the add split, and maybe the add split we don't need when we recalculate, so we mark all, go to UE shading and make the recalculate, and then the whole shit is good. You can take there now one of the add split if you want. I will let that in a moment like this. Good. I place it grabbing there, scale up, done for the moment. So see you in the next tutorial. Bye.